even though they were only champions for 10 days, we did see them defend the titles twice because they did it on SmackDown and then on Raw. We saw the interaction between Cody and Roman, that stare down on SmackDown. So that sets up WrestleMania 40. All of this sets up War Games, Judgment Day, Bloodline, Cody, Sammy, whoever else, Jay. It also sets up Jay versus Jimmy, which I was going to say, it looks like we're getting probably Jimmy versus Jay. Most people are assuming at WrestleMania 40. Can you imagine? Like, I wasn't really on board with it, but I'm a little more on board with it now.
Welcome. Thank you. Finally.
But then we also could see, like I said earlier, Sammy versus Jay, Sammy versus Cody. Like, there's so many different ways that this can go. And I think it's people who were under the mistaken impression that Cody and Jay were meant to have the titles for a long time. It served a purpose. It was basically to be like, see, Jay can be trusted. And then it was a way to get Cody on SmackDown without fully trading him to SmackDown so that he could have this interaction with Roman and, make us not forget about that. It sets up Jay versus Jimmy, which is something that they've dreamt about doing for their entire careers. That is something that could happen at WrestleMania. There's just a lot that comes of this. And it's like, it doesn't really take anything away from Cody and Jay being tag champions, but the tag team titles mean more being held by Judgment Day. So I understand, like, I'm a big Cody fan, so it's not like I don't care what happens with Cody, but like, I am a big fan of the heels. So like, I know that a lot of people don't agree with me in that aspect because I was like celebrating the fact that Judgment Day won.
You were celebrating it like I would be celebrating a Kevin Owens or,
I think it was
Bray Wyatt.
I was so legitimately shocked. I really did not see that coming. And I think that's why I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. And I think that's why it was also a really good move, because I don't know that a lot of people expected Cody and Jay's run to end so abruptly. But there's just so many layers. And like we've said, the Judgment Day is basically the equivalent to the Bloodline to a smaller degree on Raw as the Bloodline on SmackDown. So it's like everything is intermingled. So it had to happen. And, Jimmy versus Jay is going to be a banger.